So, alright, we're back. Actually, a second part of the stream now. Not even sure if I should continue with this image or not. Thing is, it was a nice experiment, but the image itself is not like awesome. I'm more like, not really satisfied yet, because I forgot like half the shit of it. Is that doggo? That's a doggo. Pasha. Let's see, what can we do? Can we make Pasha more pretty? Despite all the noise. This was in a cafe. First snow of the year, first snow of the last 2 years, first snow for the dog. Bit of a scared puppy. That's not bad, that doesn't matter, it's a nice puppy. Very soft and cuddly. I hate to say it, but I think Pasha is the softest puppy I ever felt. Oh, I love puppies. I want one of my own, to be honest. Too far, too far. Alright, and I should outward with blue. I'm trying to learn myself the RGB filters in themselves instead just the collective. Reset. Nope. Bad. Curve's going to wreck. Let's just keep it at RGB right now. It is the farm. Yes, more equal cut. Fluffy paws. What to do with a dog without fluffy paws? Yeah, tough question. Gonna leave that to Photoshop in a minute. Hide the haze. That's not bad at all. I'll be right back. I think a package just got delivered for me. Alright, I'm back. The package came in. It's a nice package, the greatest package of all. Wireless earbuds for my girlfriend for Christmas. That's too crazy. Alright, where were we again? Ah, yes. Noise reduction. Yeah, I have no real experience with this, so here is how it goes. Oh look, you can even dedicate your channel. Laughing at me. Telling to people that they need to get their asses into voice channel is always fun. Oh, come on, you muted, dude? Ah, he's still brushing his teeth. Alright then. Alright. Oh god, this is so horrible. Dude, you don't want to see this noise, I swear. Oh, you're probably seeing it right now. I think this image is beyond saving. From the Netherlands. Country of wheat and drugs and other bullshit. Let's take them all to the max. Oh god, no. Sharpening. There's actually no color noise in this image, so yeah. That's interesting, because I shot with what? ISO 1600 on a T5 1200D, which makes it kinda credible that the color noise is not there in general. At least I find it pretty incredible that there's no color noise. Oh man, this is eating my PC alive somehow. Alright, apply. Dope Studio plugin. Alright, alright. I did not know this was a thing. That's nice. That's very nice. This directly plugs into it, so our image this way looks pretty good, but
Yo,
yeah, dude, welcome.
I
Welcome
am
to the
not
party.
on YouTube right now, so I'm on my phone, so I don't know what you're editing.
You don't
I
know?
think I think on the thumbnail you're editing the picture of the bald eagle.
Sorry?
Oh wait. Wait, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
What picture or pictures are you working on?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm working on a picture from a dog, puppy.
So how come you don't like shoot freaking landscapes? You live in the Netherlands, like one of the best places.
Yeah, I do that sometimes, but the issue though is that our land. Wait, let me get one of the landscapes on screen.
Let me
Uh,
see.
it, it's like the whole country. This is in the city, but it's like the whole country is like this. It's flat.
I might have to try to get on my laptop or PC. I tried to open it on my phone and it was like not available? Question mark.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being like this right now. Rip.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I never tried to like watch a stream on YouTube on my phone, but I mean, I'm always using YouTube and I'm always using Twitch.
Ah, maybe YouTube is just like having weird periods once again.
Okay, I got it. What it was is like I was clicking on the thumbnail and it didn't like that, but if I click on the link, it's cool.
Ah, alright. Orange. This is actually pretty interesting. I just discovered that some software that I got for free automatically plugs into Photoshop without issues.
What?
Oh damn.
What is it? Rip. I'm gonna have to like I won't be able to watch until I get on my PC completely because like I got in and then I can't talk or hear you on Discord even though I had it to like voice activation. I think I
Uh,
could hear you through the stream, but I don't think you could hear me.
Might be because if you close Discord, that then the connection goes away or something.
I mean, I'm about to get on my PC, so it'll be all good then. It was just acting dumb on my phone.
Alright, then I will see you in a bit again, I think.
No, I'm gonna just stay right here because I'm cleaning my room right now anyway. So
Okay. God damn software needing an update.
what's this software called again?
Topaz Studio.
Like, is it like a Lightroom?
It's kind of yeah, I think more like Photoshop. I didn't really try it yet. I got it for free and didn't bother with it so far.
So the whole thing is free or what?
Yeah, I got it with some package of ebooks or something, so. But it's kinda, yeah.
Oh shit! Is the Logster?
Hey,
Hey,
Somebody
Logi.
got a ring sting.
ring sting lad.
That shit is so funny. Where do you live again? Scotland?
No, that's Connor.
He's Irish.
Irish. So you're in
Aye,
Ireland.
Ireland. Oh, this noise reduction makes my picture look like a painting.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I still have to decide myself if it's good or bad.
I just recently re-downloaded the Net Collection. I'm happy.
Yeah, does it work? Does it still work?
Um, yeah, it still works. Well,
Uh,
actually, I haven't tried it, but I mean, I loaded it up and it opened up this time, so that's something.
that's nice. Because I heard that Google killed official support for it. That they won't be updating it anymore.
Well, apparently they're gonna do some kind of updates or something. Like I posted it, I don't know who saw it, but they're gonna do something with DxO, and they're like, yeah, if you want to get the Nick collection, you gotta download. No, you gotta subscribe to their email list or whatever, because they're gonna put out some kind of notification when they make the DxO thing. And I don't know if they're gonna actually update it or if it's just gonna be like a part of it.
Oh, that's interesting. Would be nice if they update it and yeah, keep it alive. Because it's a good
It'll
tool.
be interesting. I didn't really use it too much. I only really like the Define 2. I mean, there's some white and black stuff and like some of it you can kind of like work off of, but I felt like for the most part, it was just about Define 2.
I tried it a few times and although I have not much use for it either, it's always nice to have around.
Yeah, I freaking had Nikon and I feel like the noise on my D72, I don't lenses don't play a role in noise, right? I feel like they kind of do, but I don't remember.
I
Let's
know that
pretend.
the 51.8 on my D500 isn't that great.
Well, I'm gonna pretend like maybe the lens has something to do with noise. Because when I was using the D7200 with the 1835 Sigma Art, I would shoot in low light and I didn't really feel like I saw a lot of noise. And, maybe I'm shooting like 400 or 500, maybe even 600 ISO, perhaps even 800. When I shoot with this, granted, I was not using the right focusing. I was using AF S single versus continuous, but I would shoot maybe in 400 ISO, and I could see some noise. Granted, I needed to zoom, but I could see some noise. I feel like I can't shoot 800 on this camera. I don't think.
On the A7R, on the A7 II,
Yeah, I feel like I can't do it. Like, I mean, I can, but I would see some noise, and I felt like I didn't see that noise in the D72 with the Sigma, which is making me kind of butthurt. I'm like, dang, dude, maybe I should go back to Nikon, but they don't have the options. I mean, the features really. If they did, I wouldn't have left.
Yeah, that's definitely a downside that if you if you change brands again, that you miss some stuff that you have now. Another way
Yeah,
around
like
too.
there was like the only reason I left Nikon, it wasn't like, oh, their gear is expensive or their gear is trash or oh, I need video. I mean, I didn't even feel like I needed video. I mean, you kind of do, but I didn't feel like I did. It was just like, oh, Sony has the in-body stabilization, like the real in-body stabilization, and then the lenses have it, and then they have stuff like on-eye focus, and then it's just a lot better and easier to shoot people if you use it. So I was like, dang, okay, I could I could just get this.
But guys, the Canon 6D Mark II has inbuilt body stabilization.
Oh
Or is
god.
it video?
Yeah.
Electrical.
It's like we add a future, but we won't do it completely. You will only get the future in this specific case and it won't be perfect.
Yeah, it was weird when they put it in because then they were missing other video features too, and I was like, no, you can't get the sound. You know, you can't plug like a headphones or stuff into it, and it was just like,
Yeah.
why did you put that in there?
2017 without basic video stuff. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Even
I'm not even
Nikon
talking.
does it.
I'm not even talking 4K. I mean, like, you can't even plug your headphones into it. And I'm like, what's the point of putting that air quotes in body stabilization if you're not even gonna put the regular stuff?
Yeah, it's a really weird choice because if you look at 7D Mark II headphone, 80D, you can add headphones, and the 6D Mark II, which feels more video with some of its future and its in-body stabilization. Yeah, you can't add headphones.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the rebels had headphones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my 700D has headphone jacks.
Really? The
Not
700D
two
has that?
ports.
Oh damn, I'm jealous.
Oh, hang on.
They really just like poo pooed on that camera. Like that is a rough buy in 2017, especially going into 2018. Like where like that camera came out and was already outdated, and then other people are gonna be making cameras between now and the end of next year, and then that camera is really just gonna like fade away.
Yeah. Like if I, it really is like, okay, you have Canon, you want to stay Canon, and you want to go full frame. We have like the 60 Mark One, which is pretty decent for
Questionable.
considering its age and everything. And we have the 5D Mark III, or go brand new with the 5D Mark IV.
Or the 1DX if you're a big boy shooting shooting
Yeah,
yeah.
it really feels the 62. It has nice stuff, but some things are like, what the hell did you guys do?
I don't even think the freaking 6D necessarily aged that well because I don't think you can use Magic Lantern and get 4K and like a lot of the other features that you'd probably want. So I say by the end of this year, if they don't have something for the beginner slash intermediate that's a freaking full frame, uh I would probably tell everybody to be like, don't switch to them. Because I mean, there's a 5D3 for like what is it like a little over 2,000 USD, and that camera is aged. It's
Yeah,
kind of old.
and then the thing is, to fight Magic Lantern, they just literally nerfed camera specs. Like the best speed for read and write, I heard that's slower on the 60 Mark II than the 5D Mark III, just to fight the Magic Lantern.
Wow.
That's really like, we understand you don't want it because they correct your flaws, but this is not the right way.
I mean, if I was Canon, I would be mad at Magic Lantern because they're doing this for a business perspective, but at the same time, it's like can you guys just not give us what we want? I mean, you guys they're charging kind of a lot for their stuff when it comes out. So I think
Yeah.
it should kind of balance out a little bit more.
The thing with Canon though is that, at least here in Europe, their Rebel lineup, it's really cheap to start with. You can get
Yeah, it's
kits
cheap to
with
start.
2 or 3 lenses for the same price of a simple Nikon kit. And that kinda makes a lot of people go to Canon.
Yeah, like it's good to start with, but I feel like it's not good to like, progress with. Like cuz when you start, you get video and stills. So you're feeling pretty nice cuz you got that for cheap. But then it's like you want to keep upgrading and it's like you get to the 70, 80D and you're basically at the end of the line for crop sensors and you're looking over the freaking Grand Canyon and all you see is like the 6D in the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and then the 5D3 trying to climb up the Grand Canyon, and then you see the 5D4 sitting beside the 1DX, and like you only got two options.
Yeah, it's really like, what am I gonna
Not
do?
what?
It's like, what am I gonna do? Because I have the same idea.
And then on top of it off, like not only do they cost a little bit more than I would say some of the others, but then it's like if you want to look at your still, like I don't even know what you're paying for. You're paying for just the brand, right? Just the brand.
Yeah.
Not to say they're like trash, but I mean they're kind of like all arounders. Not so much for the 1DX though, of course.
Or like Lodgy would say, let's get the 1DX Mark II, no matter what.
Yeah, dude, it's a beast of a camera.
It's the best. It's the greatest camera possible.
For like 6,000. It's freaking the price of a medium format.
At least the
Oh
lenses are
wow.
cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, they're not that bad. I think at best, Canon should just like they should I don't know, man. I feel like there's just not a lot of cameras on them. Because if you look at Sony, yeah, okay, they're new and they keep putting out a camera all the time, but there's like quite a few full frame cameras. Kind of the same for Nikon, right? I mean, what do they have? I think the D600 series is full frame. So you got the D600. I think there's at least two cameras. Then you have the D750. I think there was one before that one too, possibly. Then you have the D800, the D810, and then the D850, and we're going on 6.
Yeah, Sony really broke up the market by joining in so quickly with so much. And they really do quite a lot of stuff. They keep
Yeah,
releasing
Sony.
very quickly.
Like the only problem with Sony right now is just like their
Lens.
lenses are costing too much, but I think the bodies are like really, really good price. Cause I mean, the A7 II is like 1,000, like 1,000, maybe 1,200 USD. And then if you look at Canon, it's like, okay, what costs around that? The 60, and that thing gets blown out the water. And the freaking camera for like $1,000 is kind of competing with the 5D4. I think the 5D4 probably wins, you know, but it's kind of competing. Like you can definitely put them side by side and be like, for like,
Oh yeah. Um Dustin Abbott did a fucking D850 versus 5D Mark IV video, and it just confirms he is the biggest Canon shill ever.
Really?
wow.
Yeah. Like he
He said
said,
it.
like, I would fuck it, just where's the video?
He probably was like, the 5D4 is like neck and neck with the D850. No, it might have been neck and neck with like what? Maybe the D800 question mark? Not the D810.
Yeah. Canon is at a really weird spot in the market right now. Some stuff is like awesome, other stuff is like, why did you add this
I
or
would say
that?
they're almost in a bad spot. Like if it wasn't for the Rebel line, I don't think they would be holding up too nice.
Probably not.
It's kind of their saving grace, I think. Like everything from the Rebel to the 80D, 70D, no 77D excluded, of course.
Ah, yes, the 77D. What the hell?
Okay, wait, what? That thing exists?
It's really like, it's not an 80D. It's not a Rebel SL2. It's neither. It's different. It's just lacking to be both of them. Although I hear it's quite a nice camera to use for some people.
It's that really small camera that you might buy your girlfriend if you don't want to get her a film camera or something that looks like one of those like Leica cameras. Or like honestly, I'd probably get my freaking girlfriend like an Instax perhaps.
No, I wouldn't even buy my girlfriend well, if I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't even buy my girlfriend a 77D. I'd just buy them a fucking SL200.
Give him that
Yeah.
Instax, bro. Get her a green one.
And get her a pink Nikon D3400. That should get her wet.
Isn't that like a chrome pink?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I'm lucky. Mine already has what? The 3100, 3200. So I don't have to spend money on that.
What did they even add to the D3400? Wi-Fi and
Wi-Fi,
Bluetooth?
NFC, Bluetooth, that kind of stuff.
And what annoys me even more is you can't even buy the D3300 off like retailers anymore, like the big camera companies over here, you know, like your guys' B&H. We have
Can't?
Jessup's, Wilkinson. We have a shit ton of camera companies.
Yeah, it's nice. They are.
We have like 3 big camera companies, or actually 4, but one of them merged with another
The thing that
website.
Ireland is a nice place to be for companies usually. Lower taxes.
They're cracking down on that now.
I can't blame them, to be honest. If I had like $1 million and I had to spend them as wise as possible, I would also start a company in Ireland and enjoy the lower taxes. But yeah, they seem to be cracking down. Didn't Apple have to pay like $1 billion back or something?
Look at you, couple of roasters sitting in voice chat.
Hi, Connor.
Oh, fuck, it's Connor.
It's me.
It's
that
guy.
We're just talking a little bit while I'm streaming to YouTube.
We're talking shit about Canon as usual.
Because they're shit. Why the fuck is my other screen went off?
Yeah, just the normal.
Yeah, the usual stuff. Big jokes.
Anti-Canon shills.
Yeah, Dustin Abbott as a Canon shill says that the 5D Mark IV has better image quality than the D850. I'm like, no.
Nah.
Yeah, Canon's still making their own sensors, so no.
Wasn't there also a dude that made a video that was like, what's the best camera of the year? 5D Mark IV, Sony R7 Mark III or something?
Well, at least he's not like Chris Winter.
I mean,
Who the fuck is that?
Is Chris Winter the dude who's like always
Hey
reviewing
guys,
cheap
look at
cameras?
my fucking Amazon list, mate.
Oh, him.
oh hell. I wanted, if I really need to get my ass into videos and be more like, yeah, if you do this or this, it doesn't matter, as long as you enjoy it and as long you know that just shit you have will do what you want to do.
The video's pish, so stick with fucking photos.
I'm kinda getting tired of all the channels just gear roaring on YouTube. Very little useful shit.
Yeah, they're getting fucking annoying. Right, what shit you fucking editing? Oof, duck goose.
It's a goose. Geese. I don't know how the fuck you say it in British English.
Goose, geese, same thing.
Yeah.
Aye, goose.
Oi, it's a goose, mate.
Fucking goose. That's Australian.
And I throw a kangaroo on the barbecue.
It's got a really fucking weird beak. It looks like a row of teeth.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the...
So yeah, how about Cosmic going absolute psycho on me the other day? That was awkward.
Yeah, that's a bit fucking weird.
Happens, bro.
It happens to the best of us. And the worst. Because it happened to you.
He was legit like, bro, you gotta do better. You can't just take pictures from the back of the car.
Hey, bro. I'm just an enthusiast. Kanye shrug.
Yeah, bro, we can't all be pros like you.
Oh man. Sometimes I
Like-
sure wish I was a pro.
I literally just said I wasn't thinking about or I didn't have time to think about composition, and it felt like I triggered the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It
Doesn't he...
looked like he triggered the shit out of him as well, because I was reading it and I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
I woke up to quite a clusterfuck. But
And then he's all like, we gotta raise the bar in this biatch.
And then we made roast.
doesn't he do mostly studio work?
I forget what he mostly does right now. He's done a lot though.
Yeah. Thought he
Like-
was mostly in studio lately.
I get that he's a pro and he has standards, but still. He must have been in a pretty pissy mood.
Probably.
That's
I've
what
been
it looked
pissed
like to
before.
me.
Like, I've been working with a spa lately, and then they'll be asking me to do all these things with the images that I don't normally do, like, oh, make it a GIF or make this thing a video. And I'm like, you're just giving me a headache, dude. I've posted a few times when I've been like annoyed by them. So maybe he's just been like working with like some families or like, those kinds of people. Dang, why is it all quiet?
I don't
Mhm.
know.
I'm just watching what Shady's doing.
I'm just making sure I'm not lagging or something.
I have honestly no idea what I'm doing myself sometimes.
Do you know that when you crop on Lightroom, you can keep your aspect ratio the same?
Yes, by pressing shift and then just
You can also
Another
press
thing.
the lock.
Just be paranoid, but whenever I see other people's pictures from the D500, they look fucking amazing. But my pictures look like
Maybe it's your
ass.
glass.
It's the
What have you got again? The
51.8.
50, haven't you? Yeah. It's
good.
the 1.8G.
Yeah, the G.
Yeah, I had one of those.
I would say it's all right, but
I want to
it's all
snag a
right.
fucking Tamron G270 to 200.
It'll probably look pretty crispy then. You'd be
Yeah.
pretty
You know what? The biggest issue with looking at the shots of others is you don't know how long they have been doing it, how much experience they have with the camera, how well they know it, and all that shit. Sometimes it's easy to forget that that's the most important thing. Having experience with the camera and knowing what you do. Of course, there's always a learning curve.
I know the saying goes that a better camera doesn't make you a better photographer, but it sure does fucking help.
Not
Sometimes.
really. Not
Like,
really.
you're not. Can you really get good pictures out of some shit camera with a shit lens
Yes.
on it?
I'm shooting with a Rebel and an 18 to 200mm lens.
Yeah, when I first started, I shot on a 3200 and an 18 to 200 Tamron, which was horrifically bad. And I was getting better shots than like everyone at the time. And there's a dude who shoots with a fucking what the fuck is it again? It's like a
I mean,
1DX
you
Mark
can use
IV.
a piece of crap and get good stuff. You're just kind of like
Yeah, 1DX Mark
limited in
IV.
what you
That's
can
one.
do.
Remember that guy I showed you last night, Yini? The dude that couldn't take anything in focus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
on a 1DX Mark IV.
what? That doesn't
Yes.
exist.
What?
I
mean,
think
like-
you mean just a 1D
Or 1D
Mark
Mark.
IV.
It's one of the fucking stupid Canon shits.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, it's like he's got that Area 51 camera.
Yeah, man. Top secret.
1DX Mark IV, that would be a fucking dream and a half.
All I remember is that it's a fucking top of the range Canon and it cost him $5,000 and he can't take photos and focus on it. And that's
Bloody
all
hell.
he knows. He's fucking terrible. That goes into the point of like, just because you have a really good camera with a really good lens doesn't mean you're actually good.
God damn it.
I look good with it.
I mean,
Goddamn hater.
You'd be shooting with that camera with the same lens I shoot, the 7200 Sigma, and like I can outshoot him in every single fucking way possible. He's just garbage.
Well,
Well-
maybe if he pays another $5,000, he can get a robot, and then he could outdo you. Ooh.
Really, if I would have $5,000 to drop on a camera right now, I would not spend it on a camera. I would spend it on a drone.
I would just freaking get myself a place if I had $5,000.
$5,000 for a drone is very overpriced. You can build
Yeah.
a really fucking good drone for a quarter that easily.
Yeah, I would probably go with the Mavic Pro and then stick the rest in my pocket.
Yeah. The only thing with the Mavic is the cameras. Oh wait, which one is it? There's one of the small ones where the camera's fucking terrible, and one of the small one where the camera's amazing.
I
I
thought
can never
this,
remember which one it is.
the Spark was terrible, I think. That was really the one you
Yeah,
stick in your
Spark.
pocket.
That was shit. Yeah. So it's a Mavic that was a good one.
Yeah, that's an
I
awesome
remember
thing.
one of them was 8. I'm actually trying to find photos right now for you, Logie, of the 51.8. I can't find them anywhere. Don't know where the fuck they all are.
Are you
I
shooting
think
that 180
it's
wide open
probably-
or something?
Yeah, I'm in really dark places.
Oh, you should just do it in the daytime and stop that sucker down, and then you will be
Man.
impressed.
I'm in Northern Ireland. We get like 2 hours of daytime in the
Yeah.
winter.
That's the truth.
Don't you
Kinda.
guys light a lot of fires to stay
And
warm?
it's always raining, and we all know how much of a joke fucking weather sealing is.
Fuck weather sealing, I will go out in the rain with what I have right now.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I
Can't
went out in
fucking
rain, I was scared to death. Actually, it wasn't even rain. It was like a light drizzle.
Uh,
And the Sigma, dude, I was
I know
scared.
people
I was
like
like,
that.
I just
They're like-
want it.
Cover the camera in fucking plastic and shit. Like, it might get wet.
when I did that with the D50 300 I had, it was a case of like, I'm on track, it's fucking throwing it down, I can't get off track, it's insured, fuck it, who cares?
And
it was
did
perfectly
anything
fine.
happen?
It's
Mm.
not even remotely. When I went inside after being on track for like 2 hours, my lens fucking steamed up, but that was it.
Yeah, that's
That was
all
a-
that
that was a
happens with
pain
the
in the
5300. I had the same problem. Like, I went.
I
would've
had
stoked
my
told you. So
I had my Canon 70 to 200 f4 steam up on me. I was like, "Oh fuck, something's going wrong."
Yeah, it's like, stop it, please.
yeah. If nothing
And,
goes wrong, it's like, Sweet. If something goes wrong, oh dear mother of God, what the hell is happening right now? I can't have this. Not now. Not now. Not now.
I cannot find any fucking photos off the 51.8. I didn't remember where they are.
You mustn't have used it in a long time then.
No, I've got the 51.4 now, so it was a while ago that I had it.
Woo,
Oh.
too. It's a good
I
lens.
knew I should have got the fucking 51.4 by Sigma instead of this.
You can get the Nikon ones, the old ones.
Yeah, I got
really
a Nikon
cheap.
one for 150.
My
yeah,
51.4 was like 200 quid off a fucking MPB or MBP. What the fuck that stupid
MPB,
site's
yeah.
called? I can never remember.
I think I saw one for about 165 on MPB, 51 for Nikon. Then I got one in camera shop for 150. I've been out shooting with it today, actually.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It's sharp as well. It's nice.
Maybe the photos are in this album. Possibly. Wait, actually, there's a decent photo somewhere. Is this it? Nope. Oh no, that's right. I didn't have the 50-1.8 actually. I had the 35-1.8.
I've got that. Me and you have a very similar lens set.
No, I had it. I didn't. That was fucking years ago.
Yeah.
I was gonna get the 50, but I was on crop, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just get the
Yeah,
35."
I
I
got the
regret
35
getting
too.
the 50. I should have got the 35.
Yeah, the 35 is
Such a
good
good
for
lens.
crop.
Because 50 is just too fucking tight for indoor shit.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Like it's verging on too tight. Like it's manageable, maybe, but yeah.
In most cases, it's always nice to have some bit of zoom. I'm not a fan of primes myself, though.
All of primes. I've got 3 primes and 1 zoom, and I fucking never use my zoom. The only reason I use it is because it's a macro zoom, and I'm just like, oh, cool.
Wait till you get a 7200, then you never use your primes.
Oh, absolutely. No. Break the bank first, though.
They're not that dear.
The
How
only,
much is
They
the
fucking
Sigma?
are.
I paid like just under 7 for my Sigma.
Mm.
That was brand new at the time, and it just came out as well.
The fucking Tamron G2 is like £1,300 off Amazon. Or all them other websites.
Oh, why is my work on me? Hang on.
the only prime that I actually use is the 40mm pancake. That's mostly because macro. It works so well with macro photography for some reason.
Well, that's the second night in a row that work's called me to ask if I can work. I said no.
Nobody has time for that.
No, I don't want to work.
What's this? Oh look, a bird.
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube.
Because Twitch annoys the fuck out of me. I had like 3 times, 4 times that I tried to stream and Twitch was like, yeah, we are not gonna connect.
Shit.
So I jumped to YouTube and it works, yeah, better for me.
There's nowhere near as much shitty fucking delay as well.
That's true.
I don't know what the delay is here. Let's see. My latency is only like 10 seconds, so that's not bad.
Yeah, Twitch is like fucking 30 seconds half the time.
Yeah, well, if not more, yeah.
For me, it's usually only about 6 seconds these days.
On Twitch.
Yeah.
Well, bigger streamers, yeah, but like smaller
Most
streamers
streams are
it's
fucking
gonna be a lot.
terrible.
Oh.
Fucking ask them a question, it's like 2 minutes later they reply.
Yeah, I had that once with a dude. He was like, "Oh, I can help you with this and that. Just do this and that." And when I saw it, I was like, "I'm already beyond that. I already did that."
I've got like barely any photos with a fucking 35mm. They're all shite.
Oh shit! I got the reviewers on YouTube. I'm getting Instagram famous.
Damn, son.
Ah shit! There goes my fame.
Is this with the fucking 35? Guess it was. I had to take a screenshot of it though because the fucking file size is too big. Because
How big are we talking?
it's only 10 meg, but like
Discord only lets you do 8. It's a bit of shit.
where the fuck's a voice chat channel?
The hell is this lightroom?
There you go. That's a 35mm shot.
I'm just curious, does one of you guys also have the issue with Lightroom sometimes just saying loading in the bottom for whoever knows what?
That's pretty good.
I've never seen that now. The loading thing.
No.
Yeah, it just like stuck there for like 5 minutes already.
It's fucking
That's-
weird.
Let's reboot it.
I got plenty of shots with the 50-1.4, but not with the 35.
That's indeed a nice shot color. Is it with a cheap glass spare or is it a really expensive crystal ball?
It's a cheap one.
Very
I actually
nice.
have 2 of them. I bought one. It was like 14 quid or something. I was like, fuck it.
Oh, that's nice.
And then like I got it, and a week later I got another one. I was like, what?
You got
I have
two, you
two.
got two.
Yeah, I got 2 sitting on my fucking desk because apparently they sent me 2. It's like, all right, cool, cheers.
Not bad. Wouldn't complain.
Yeah, I need to play around with them more. Like,
Yeah.
because they're cheap, they have a lot of artifacts inside them, which is fucking annoying. Just like shit. But yeah, they're
If
not
you
too
do-
bad.
You wouldn't really say it if you see the image.
Nah, not really. It's generally pretty easy to get rid of the marks as well. Because they're not big, they're just small. So
Alright, that's nice.
yeah, I need to use it more.
These are the type of shots I actually also want to try sometime. Maybe you can get up your game and have 2 crystal balls in the same shot.
Yeah, I played about with it once. It's Pretty cool.
Would be hard to do though, to get 2 of them in and do it well.
Yeah, without making it look cluttered as fuck.
Yeah.
It's a 35mm. Nope. This might be 35mm. It is. And it's wide open.
Most of my street shots 130.
There you go. With arms wide open.
Of course, it's a car shot.
Well, yeah.
What else?
Fuck do you expect?
I don't know. Women?
Soon.
He's just not got the chloroform delivered yet.
Is this another one? Yeah. Yeah, the 35 is really nice on crop though.
I really should have gotten that instead. Fuck me.
That's on a really shit body as well. What body was that? I think it was a D5300.
Hey, don't talk shit
Yeah,
about
it
the D5300.
It's got nothing on a fucking full frame.
It's Nikon,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course it's shit.
Alright, snap.
Alright, I gotta go guys. See you folks later again.
Okay.